Hi Year 2, I hope you're having a good day. Today's maths lesson, we are going to be looking at addition and subtraction problems. So our learning intention is to understand and solve addition and subtraction problems. Your starter, what you're going to do, you are going to practice counting forwards and backwards in your 2s, your 5s and your 10s. I've put on the 100 square on the screen so that you can use that to help you if you'd like. Choose a number to count from, practice going forwards and practice going backwards, and then you can carry on with the rest of the video. So pause the video now to have a go at this. Okay, well done for having a go and practicing your counting. This is our starter as well. So you are going to have a quick go at practicing these problems. You might not be able to solve all of them. Time yourself, see how quickly you can solve the ones that you do know how to solve. So pause the video here to have a go at them. Well done for having a go at these problems. Upload your work to Padlet and Mrs. Buttress and I will be able to see how you are getting on. Here we have a tree house, and you can see at the top of the tree we have got images of the 4 different operations that we use in maths. We've got division, subtraction, multiplication and addition up on the tree. Now at the side I've got some sentences, some words that aren't linked up to one of our operations. We need to figure out which ones link up to the operations on the tree. So I'm going to read them first, then you will pause the video and then we can go through the answers together. So the first one up in this corner, it says, finding out how many things are left when some things have gone. One down here says sharing between groups. Then on the other side, we've got finding the total of numbers. Here we've got finding the total of combined groups. And then at the bottom, we've got finding the difference. Now we've got 5 sentences here to try and link up to our operation. So there might be an operation that has 2 sentences going to it, and the rest should have 1. So pause the video here, see if you can try and match up the sentences with the operation. Okay, well done for having a go at that. I am going to go through and link these up to the correct operation, so you can mark your work as well. So one of the ones that should be really easy to work out is this one down here because of this key word. Whenever we're sharing something between groups, but especially sharing, that means that we are dividing. So that's the link between that sentence and that operation. Let's do this one at the top here. Finding out how many things are left when some things have gone. You could put this into the context of a shop. You could say, Sophie bought 18 sweets out of 24 that were in the shop. How many were left? So this helps us think of subtraction. We'd need to do subtraction to solve that problem. This one over here, finding the total of numbers. Now this is a key word again, total. When we're finding the total of numbers, it usually means that we are adding. Here we have finding the total of combined groups. So again, it's kind of like addition, but this time we're looking at groups as well, which means that we're going to be doing multiplication. The last one down here, finding the difference. Now this doesn't mean looking at the numbers and comparing them and maybe saying one's odd or one's even. Finding the difference means finding the amount between the 2 numbers. What is the gap between them? And we do find that out by using subtraction. So well done if you managed to get those correct. We're going to move on, have a go at putting the correct operation into the problems. So this is Azita. She is a post lady. It says, yesterday Azita delivered 42 parcels. Today she has 57 to deliver. How many more will she deliver today? Now we've had a go at comparing amounts by looking at the pictograms that we were looking at last week. So hopefully when you saw this key part of the sentence here, how many more, you'll know that we need to find the difference between these 2 numbers. have a go for me with the questions at the bottom. It says, which operation should you use to solve this problem? Will it be addition, subtraction, multiplication, or division? And then at the bottom, you get to have a go at figuring out the answer as well. Pause the video here to have a go. Well done for having a go at this. So if we are finding the difference between two numbers, that means that we need to use the subtraction operation to find the difference. So let's have a go at doing that now. We've all had a go at practicing using the column method for subtraction. So you could have used that to help you figure this out. Let's figure out the answer. So we start with the big number at the top. We put the smaller number underneath, like so. I'm going to put the subtraction sign here to remind me that I'm doing subtraction this time. We start with the 1, so 7 take away 2 is 5, and 5 take away 4 is 1. She's going to have to deliver 15 more letters today than she did yesterday. Well done if you managed to get that right. Here, Zita had 59 items to deliver on this round. She has already delivered 23 of them. How many has she got left to deliver? So she's already delivered 23 of them. 59 is her total. She's already delivered 23 of them. And our question is, how many has she got left to deliver? Again, you're going to see which operation you would use to solve this problem and pop it in this box. And then you're going to have a go at working out the answer and popping it in this box. Pause the video here to have a go. Well done for having a go at this question. So you should have worked out, because you're finding how many she's got left to deliver, we're kind of finding the difference again between these numbers, which means that we will be doing subtraction. She's already delivered 23 of them. We need to see how many she has got left. So let's do our column method again. I'm going to do 59. I'm going to take away 23 because she's already delivered these ones. Let's start in my ones column. 9 take away 3 is 6, and 5 take away 2 is 3. So my answer should have been 36. Well done if you managed to get that right. So we've got another question from Azita. It says, Azita needs to deliver 10 letters to each of these streets. How many letters is this altogether? So we've got 3 streets here, Oxford Street, Baker Street, and Warren Street. And she needs to deliver 10 letters to each of these streets. How many letters is this altogether? Now, there are 2 ways that you could work this out. Today we're looking at addition and subtraction problems, so just keep that in mind, but there is another way that you could work it out. I know that some of you would be able to work this out quite quickly using the other method too, but we're focusing on addition and subtraction today. So pause the video here to have a go at this problem. Okay, well done for having a go at this. Because we're focusing on addition and subtraction today, the operation you should have used is addition. We know that Azita needs to deliver 10 letters to each of these streets. I'm going to put 10 just to remind me on each of these. Now what I'm going to be doing is working out how many she's delivered altogether, her total amount of deliveries. So we know that we're doing 10 plus 10 plus another 10. And we can count up in our 10s quite quickly, can't we? 10, 20, and 30. We've got 3 10s there that we're adding together. So the answer to this problem is 30. Well done if you managed to get that right. So here are some independent activities for you. You're going to choose which one suits you the best, depending on how confident you're feeling after those activities that we've just done together. So if you're choosing one idea, you're just going to be practicing some addition and subtraction calculations. If you're doing a few ideas, you're going to be doing addition and subtraction word problems, and they've just got 1 step in them. There's only 1 thing that you need to do for each question. If you'd like to have a go at relate, then you're going to be doing addition and subtraction word problems. But for each word problem, there's 2 steps that you need to follow to find the answer. So remember that if you're doing relate, there's 2 things you need to do for each of the word problems. So if you're doing one idea, pause the video here and have a go at these questions. Well done if you've managed to have a go at these. Please upload your work to Padlet or email them across to Mrs. Buttress or I so that we can see how you've managed to get on in your maths for today. If you're doing a few ideas, then I will read these questions for you quickly and then you can pause the video to have a go at these questions. So the first one, it says 12 cars were in the car park and 9 more arrived. How many were there altogether? The next question says, Adam started with 45 marbles in his box, but 16 fell through a hole. How many does he have left? The bottom question says, there were 15 toys in the box until Evie found 19 more. How many toys has she got to play with now? The challenge question, there is 2 steps that you need to do to answer this question, so have a go if you can. It says, Finn buys 12 pencils one week and 7 pencils the following week. He then gives 3 pencils to his friend. How many pencils does he have left? Well done for having a go at these questions. If you're doing Relate, you can pause the video once I've read these questions out and send them across to Mrs. Buttress or I. It says, Hallie has 15 marbles. She takes them to her friend's house. She loses 3 on the way and 4 at the house. How many has she got left? The next question says, Lena has a packet of biscuits. There are 12 in the packet. She gives 6 to her friends and buys another packet. How many biscuits does she have now? The last question says, Benny and Adam bring their football cards to share with their friend Oliver. Benny has 14 and Adam has 11. They give Oliver 8 cards between them. How many do Benny and Adam have left together? Now the challenge for Relate is to make your own 2-step problem and then share it with us. So you can email it to us or upload it to Padlet. Well done for working so hard again today, and we will see you very soon.